93 million miles away, but the violent eruptions on the sun are about to provide a spectacular night show to a lot of Earthlings as a fierce magnetic storm brings the northern lights to regions that rarely see them.
This could actually be seen perhaps from northern Alabama along the horizon, all the way out to northern California.
Solar experts have issued the first severe geomagnetic storm warning since 2005. Those solar explosions, called coronal mass ejections, or CMEs, are racing towards the Earth at 500 miles per second. While humans are not in danger, it could disrupt power grids, navigation, and satellite communications. Scientists call it a rare G4 event.
A G4 is really big. And we might absolutely see some effects down here on Earth. Some your cell phone might not work. We'll definitely have radio blackouts. Those have already started to happen.
Astronauts on the space station and airline passengers should be safe. In 1989, a solar storm knocked out power in Quebec for 9 hours.
You have the initial hit, the shock wave as we call it that arrives, and then the magnetic cloud.
The storm could possibly last all weekend. If you still have your eclipse glasses, you can see the massive solar spot 16 times the diameter of Earth. At night, use your cell phone. It might detect the northern lights better than your naked eye.
Colleges nationwide grappling with ongoing demonstrations. Before sunrise at the University of Southern California, officers cleared this encampment. Protesters left willingly. No one was arrested.
Free Palestine.
The pro-Palestinian demonstrators calling for a ceasefire and for the school to divest from Israel. University officials say they called in police about 12 hours after warning the encampment was a violation of, quote, policies and the law, and that protesters could face arrest.
And when the students were cleared by LAPD from the center of campus, they shut down this main street. And they also chanted, "They do not care, they will be back."
At the University of Virginia in Charlottesville, police clashed with demonstrators as they tried to take down an encampment. The school says at least 25 were arrested for trespassing. And it's not just schools. At the Art Institute of Chicago, 68 were arrested and charged with trespassing. Now, school administrators coast to coast trying to determine whether or not to change graduation plans.
We will not, we will not rest.
In Ann Arbor yesterday, nearly 75 protesters interrupted the beginning of commencement at the University of Michigan. Demonstrators chanting before being moved.
They have the right to protest.
A lot of these people, their senior year of high school, their graduation was during COVID, so they already had that ruined, and then now you got this going on.
Some universities like USC have canceled their main graduation ceremony, while others have increased their security measures.
All right, Shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, and Thawadi Yahawashi for the Spirit to do another lesson. And the vision is clearly speaking, which you've seen at the beginning of this lesson. 2 videos that I got from NBC Nightly News. The first one, I believe, was regarding the solar storms, all right, that was made manifest last night and Friday night, okay? You also had, in the second video, protests, okay, of these certain colleges, all the way up until their graduation. Well, the vision, all right, the prophecies that our Lord said to look for are clearly speaking. That's how we know we're at the end, matter of fact. Let's get that. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk, because it's clearly speaking. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right. So It's clearly speaking. Matter of fact, let's get this word speak real quick. It's a phrase, Strong's H 6315. It says to breathe, blow, to breathe, right. These prophecies are now alive, man. They're animated. You can clearly see. The ones who have eyes to see and ears to hear. It says to excite, inflame, to blast, to blow. Let's see what we got down here at the Strongs. It says to blow with breath. So the Lord now is making these prophecies speak, man. Okay, what is that? 2 Ezra 9. When thou shalt see these things. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, hey, those things are being made manifest. We see them. All right? It's speaking. Okay? That breath, is being made alive. All right? Some of the words, definitions in the Strong, it says to blow with the breath or air, hence to fan, to utter. Yeah, the Lord said he's going to utter his voice before his armies, and the Lord is known as the Lord of hosts. He's a man of war, so the Lord has many armies, right? And all of them are speaking, man. You see? Let's go back. Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. See, prophecy. So that vision is clearly speaking, man. Okay? Everything is right there at the door. You even got Australia, all right, implementing a cashless, society. Everything is going digital. Well, the Lord said these things are going to come to pass, man. You see? Everything is speaking. Let's go back if we can. Okay. There we go. Yeah, everything is speaking, man. Back in Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Right, we're in that appointed time. The Lord says he does not move nor stir until the said measure be fulfilled. Right? It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, and that's what we're experiencing. The prophecies, the birth pains of the kingdom are not tarrying. Let's get in the NLT. It says this vision is for a future time, right? It describes the end. It will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed, right? The Lord is not a man that he shall lie. So when the Lord is saying it's going to be uproars of the people in the world, you can bank on it. When the Lord says it's going to be signs in the sun and in the moon, let's get that. You can bank on it, man. All right? Luke chapter 21 and verse 25. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun. Yeah, they talk about that coronal mass ejection. Right? Signs in the sun. You see? We also had that solar eclipse, these certain lunar eclipse, Oh, the chariots. The chariots are being made manifest more and more. All right? The brother Tazaiwan Amath seen the fleet of chariots the other night, man. Well, those things are being presented more and more at the end. Right? It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon earth distress of nations with perplexity. Right? These people are going to be without answers, man. Without resources, not knowing which way to turn or how to go about it. It says the sea and the waves roar. Right? It's a metaphor for the people being in an uproar, man. Okay? You should also see it upon earth, the stress of nations. You got Biden making a threat, which we know all that is control opposition, saying if Israel goes past and invades this city in Gaza, they're not going to support them anymore. Well, it ain't up to you, man. The Lord said the least of the flock shall draw them out. So it don't matter what decree you put up, you're still going to follow what Yahawashi said you're going to do, man. Okay? But what you're seeing is the birth pains to the kingdom. Everything is speeding up. All right? We're in the midst of prophecy, laying hold to the planet Earth, man. Matter of fact, let's get this in the GNT. Hey, if it ain't a fight, you ain't doing something right. Second Ezra, chapter 16. There we go. And let's see. Please bear with me. Yep. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 37. The disasters are approaching rapidly. See that? The disasters, matter of fact, let's start at verse 36. It is the Lord's message, so receive it and believe what he says. Right. This is the decree of Yahawashi. The disasters are approaching rapidly and will not be delayed. A woman in the 9th month of her pregnancy may suffer labor pains for several hours, but when the time comes for the baby to be born, there is no longer any delay. In the same way, the disasters that are coming on the earth will not be delayed, see? And the world shall groan when it is caught in its labor pain, see? The birth of the kingdom is going to be commenced by these labor pains, man. All right, which are the disasters that the scriptures are speaking of, man. It says, listen to my message, my people, and get ready for the battle. For when the disasters come, you must live as people whose home is not in this world as bad, man. Because we have no continuous city, man. All right? That's why we are of the mindset, let it come, We ready for all hell to break loose. We ready for the Lord to show his power. And we're already seeing it by these signs being made manifest, man. Okay? That's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone.